Hello and welcome to the final episode of the debut season of Little Stump News. I'm Matt Kimel.
And I'm Henry Lytle.
We have a cornucopia of stories today, starting off with senior graduation, followed by a senior circle segment, an update on our COVID statewide policy, a behind-the-scenes feature, and finally, the place of the week.
Today's show will feature the most segments we have had this year. Stay tuned for a future Alumni Time Machine podcast with the Halverson brothers next week. We begin our show with a feature on graduation for the 2021 senior class. 8th grader Cole Lewis is here to tell us more.
Hey, I'm Cole Lewis. Graduation is a week away and we all want to know more about it. I asked Mr. Krieger about graduation plans. He said, quote, present on Yard A at the commencement ceremony. It will be the class of 2021 and the class of 2020. I also interviewed 2 seniors about their thoughts on graduation this year. What are you looking forward to about graduation this year?
Leaving. I'm just kidding. No. It'll be nice seeing the guys from last year because they didn't really get like a real graduation. But I think it'll just be, I'm more so just happy the fact that we're actually getting to have like a real graduation. Because like I know a year ago I wasn't 100% sure as to what was going to happen, so.
Yeah, an in-person graduation is going to be really nice. Seeing half the senior class from last year again will be nice. And just being there for Mr. Krieger's last commencement will be like something special.
Yeah,
and
that'll
I'll
be pretty cool.
Remember that.
This has been the most unusual circumstance in Christ School history, but it will be a joyful celebration for the seniors and the whole community.
Thank you, Cole.
Seniors Patrick Wild and Daniel Neuman created a podcast called The Senior Circle. Here's a sneak peek from our 2 standout journalists.
Welcome to the Harris Senior Circle. This is a podcast with all the seniors from Harris House. And today we're going to be talking about stuff from this year and what we enjoy and our plans moving forward. So we're kind of going to start off with our first question being, how did you guys think your senior year went considering we did in-person classes during a whole pandemic?
I'll go ahead and start by saying I really liked it. Honestly, judging off of last year, it was really tough learning online and stuff. So to be here in person for my final senior year of high school was really a blessing. So that's all.
Thank you, Patrick and Daniel.
Roy Cooper announced a hopeful plan to lift most of the statewide COVID restrictions beginning June 1st. The North Carolina state government has received plenty of backlash by big business owners and Republican leaders because the state has continued strict COVID-19 restriction policies, even with a very mild death and job loss rate per capita. North Carolina is on track to meet the requirements they created to lift most of these restrictions, specifically social distancing outside, restaurant capacity, mass gatherings, and school attendance. North Carolina is still one step away from Texas, Mississippi, Iowa, North Dakota, and Montana, all who have completely lifted a mask mandate. However, Cooper plans to lift all mask mandates except for indoor public spaces once 2/3 of the adult population is vaccinated. We are well on track for this mark, and if the trend stays positive, hope is that schools across the country will have an easier time planning for fall and summer programming. Summer will hopefully yield improvements on the response to the virus for the 2021-22 school year.
Next segment we have today is another special segment by yours truly and our weatherman AJ Simpkins on some behind the scenes of our broadcast journalism class.
Hi, I'm local weatherman AJ Simpkins, and everyone always asks me, AJ, how do you come up with your great ideas and what do you do during class? Well, I'm here to show you. Follow me to my honors broadcast journalism class.
Whoa, didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Matt Kimel, anchorman here at Stump News. Come on, let me show you some of the stuff we got in here.
Here we have all of our cameras. This is how we film our news and other video packages.
Here we have the table where we come up with our show rundowns.
This is the audio studio where Mr. Weathersby does audio stuff.
As you can see, we have a lot going on here in our honors broadcast journalism class.
So you should sign up today.
Thanks, boys.
Finally, sophomore Matthew Hammel has created another segment with Plays of the Week. Finish us off, Matthew. Thank you, Matthew, for our final segment of Little Stump News.
This has been quite an electric year here for us at CSBN. From going to a journalism convention to our very first news segment, every moment has been enjoyable.
We appreciate the support from the community with our Little Stump News show from January to now, and we're hopeful that next year can be another year for the honors broadcast and journalism classes to grow.
That is all. From everyone here at CSBN, I'm Matt Kimel.
And I'm Henry Lytle.
We
lay it out for you to play it out.